transferring controls to pilot.
Let's get straight to it. The whole build is based on becoming a Titanfall pilot, so to make the experience even better, I added a bunch of mods to the game so that we can use some of the most famous weapons from the Titanfall games, like the Flatline, R101 Carbine, G2A5 Scout, the Kraber, and many more. I even took an extra step in changing the weapons audio to match the original ones, the Titan voices when entering and exiting the exosuits, and the most important one, having the pilot's armor. The loadout is as follows. Your primary in this case is whatever you enjoy the most. In my case, I enjoyed the Liberator Penetrator the most versus bugs and Illuminate, and the R63S Diligence Counter Sniper versus bots. Your secondary should be based on your primary. If you're using a light pen weapon, then use either the Verdict or Senator, but if your primary is a medium pen or higher, then the P19 Redeemer is perfect. Your grenade is heavily based on the enemy you're facing. G123 Thermite when against bots, Incendiary or Explosive against bugs, G4 Gas is amazing against Illuminate. Now for stratagems. First is none other than the exosuit. There are two exos to choose from and both are amazing. The Patriot uses a machine gun and a rocket launcher, whereas the Emancipator uses two rocket launchers. When picking which one to use, it really comes down to which one you enjoy using more. The Patriot is made to clear out bigger groups of enemies and take down the occasional tankier enemy. The Emancipator's job is that of just clearing out the tankier enemies, because using its ammo on smaller enemies feels like a waste. Second stratagem is your support weapon. Railgun against bugs to take down the armored limbs. Anti-material rifle, in this case the Kraber, against bots for easier one-shot headshot kills. An MG43 machine gun versus Illuminate to take down bigger groups, and it performs very well against the Overseers. Stratagem 3 is your wave clear, so anything that has a low cooldown and is used to take down bigger groups of smaller enemies. Some of these stratagems are Eagle Cluster Bomb, Eagle Napalm, Orbital Airburst, or even Orbital Gatling Barrage, with Cluster Bomb being my best pick. Stratagem 4 is your anti-tank, for when your exosuit is down or support weapon is empty. This can be either of the following: Orbital Rail Cannon, Eagle 500kg Bomb, Orbital 120mm HE Barrage, with Orbital Rail Cannon being my best pick. As more niche picks, I really enjoyed the Gatling Turret and the Jetpack to make me feel more like a pilot jump boosting from place to place. For armor, I used the DP-40 Euro of the Federation because it was one of the armors that had the reskin for the pilot armor. As for boosters, I really couldn't find anything that would perform better than Experimental Infusion. It just does so much with the added resistances and speed boost when you are stumped. As for all my build videos, I'll be giving the build a rank based on how well it performed as a solo player in Impossible and Helldive difficulty against every enemy faction. Against the bugs, it did well, and I managed to finish the missions with relative ease. The main problem was that if you ever left the exosuit unattended, it would just blow up in a couple of seconds due to all the smaller bugs attacking it and leaving you with a long cooldown. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Against the bots, it was amazing. Generally felt like I was playing Titanfall again, had my Kraber in my hands and just one-shot headshotting most of them and taking down hulks like it was nothing. Tanks were a breeze with the exosuit and the thermites. Honestly, this will be my go-to for a while when playing solo for fun or just with friends against the automatons. I never felt outnumbered or outclassed or missing anything. I'll give it a solid 9 out of 10. Against the Illuminate, it might need a bit more time in the oven. The machine gun works well and the stratagems to take out the hordes and harvesters always did their job, but navigating the cities with the exosuit and trying not to get swarmed and taken out in seconds wasn't that easy. I still managed to finish all 3 missions, but I had to be locked in the whole time or get clapped very quickly. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Subscribing would be amazing. I'll put a full list of the mods used in the description. See you next time.